Google, Facebook, YouTube. What's up, y'all? What's up, YouTubers? All my Facebook friends love you, man. You're such good people, man. Your patience with me, not cussing me out or nothing, because like I'm on this mission, this fight, and which endures the black of the death of a man's innocent, a child's innocence. Good Friday, 1982. I'm just saying in the membrane, man, I'm doing the things that normal things do. You know, you get confused in your life, man. You lose track of things, you lose track of time. You just, you know, things happen, man. You know, when you're traveling, you're really not caring because you're enjoying what's around you so much that you're not paying attention to the real things around you, what you learn in history. Anyway, cut through the chase. In 1982, I was placed at a murder of a gentleman named Bernard Green, which was a retired Army captain from wherever he was at, and he lived in a place called Service Department. Never met him, never knew him, never seen him. Who is Mr. Bernard Green? You hear about things. You know what I'm saying, on the streets. When you're on the streets, you are the streets, you hear the streets. And the word on the street is that they were looking for me for suspicion of a murder in Forest Park. That I had stabbed a man, he fell through a plate glass window, and yada, yada, yada. My name was thrown out there. That's what happens when you're an idiot. You put yourself in that position. So, I was taken in on this charge and cleared immediately because apparently, you know, I'm not the guy. So during this duration of time that I was incarcerated in St. Louis City Jail, I was visited by a homicide detective named Lieutenant Reinhardt. I was sitting in a room . I was escorted to a room. Work with me. This gentleman was standing there. This Dudley Do-Right, Dapper Dan type gentleman, which when I immediately looked at him, I showed the respect for what he was. The law. As I sit down on this one-on-one conversation in this room, this gentleman opens up a file folder and he slams these pictures at me. Hits me in the chest with them. They are I'm like 18, 19 years old. I'm no angel, but, you know, like I told you, I'm not a killer. There is the most grotesque, disgusting pictures of a man laying naked on the floor, stabbed beyond belief. I was in shock. Scared me to death. You know anything about this? Fuck no, man. What are you doing? You don't know this guy in Spanish Lake? You've been out there living with your sister out there. You know something about this, man. What's going on? I said, man, I don't know anything about that, man. Get that away from me. He says, man, if I find out that you're lying to me, he says, I'm going to come back to this jail and I'm going to put a fucking hold on your ass. And I'm going to fucking slam you so hard you'll never see daylight again. Dude, I did not do that. My family will tell you. Melinda will tell you. Anybody that knows me will tell you. The dude's a motherfucker, but he ain't no killer. I've had bad moments in my life. My anger management works. But not to that extreme. And what I have been found guilty for, paying my dues, man. Took responsibility for my actions, stepped on. But I can't. Because now, because of you, so, with charges being dropped, knowing that I am not the gentleman who stabbed this guy and by the St. Louis Zoo and killed him, I was being processed out. At which time, I was taken to St. Louis County Jail. And my brother soon arrived after. They come in a few questions, and they let me and my brother sit there. We're talking for a while about everything. Hey man, what's going on? You know, all this stuff. And they just come in, Philip, boom. You know, he's a juvenile. He's a juvenile. They bring him in. Actually, I'm right there too, but I'm no angel. So, they run a polygraph test on me. The flower is planted. The pod is planted. The deed is done. I got your bitch ass. I know it. Did you kill Mr. Bernard Green? No. Pass. Do you have any knowledge of Mr. Bernard Green's murder? No. Lie! Why? I'm going to stop here because it upsets me. I'm not lying. I swear to you, my friends, my friends at Facebook and Google, I didn't do it. The pain rips me up every day. They took the one thing I had. Manipulating, lying motherfuckers. But here I am standing strong. Trying to. But because I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I took it as equivalent exchange in the universe. That if you take something, you got to give something back. I believe that. And that's what happened to me. It was time for me to pay my dues. You feel me? You feel me? Justification, justification, justification. So that's my story. And I don't want to go into all this old bullshit. It doesn't matter, man. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. I don't care. What I care about is these bitch ass motherfuckers that took my shit and tricked me. The whole facade. I'm out here.